Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is facing mounting backlash. This time, not from political opposition, but from within the ranks of the Israeli army and security establishment. His decision to publicize key operational details about troop movements in Gaza has sparked widespread anger. In Israel's Friday edition of Israel-Hayom, reports emerged that Netanyahu revealed sensitive information, mentioning that Israel controls the Morag axis, describing it as a potential second Philadelphia axis. This revelation came despite the explicit instructions of the military censor, a body responsible for regulating what can be publicly disclosed during times of war. The Morag axis, a corridor between Khan Yunis and Rafah, holds strategic significance in Israel's ongoing offensive in Gaza. It also bears historical weight, named after a former Israeli settlement dismantled during Israel's withdrawal from Gaza in 2005. The military's plan in this area has been cloaked in secrecy for a reason. Operational ambiguity is vital, especially in high-risk zones. Military Chief of Staff Eyal Zamir reportedly emphasized the critical importance of keeping troop movements out of the public eye, not merely to protect the soldiers, but also to thwart any intelligence advantages for the enemy. So, what was at stake? For an army engaged in intense urban warfare inside Gaza and facing fierce resistance, exposure of such plans doesn't simply breach protocol, it puts lives at risk. Feeling betrayed, senior officials are expected to raise the issue during internal discussions in the security establishment. Some fear that Netanyahu's actions might compromise the careful strategy designed to safeguard ongoing operations and boost Israel's tactical edge. Adding to the complexity is the mounting exhaustion within the army itself. The war effort has stretched Israel's military thin, with thousands of reservists now weathering immense pressures. Officers are trying to avoid escalating the burnout by refraining from summoning more reserve soldiers unnecessarily. For many soldiers and their families, reintegrating into daily life, already disrupted by the war, seems like a distant dream. Meanwhile, Netanyahu's government appears equally divided on broader strategic questions about Gaza. What happens after the operation ends? In the wake of escalated ground incursions, including recent actions in the Shuja'iyah neighborhood, the army claims it has destroyed critical Hamas infrastructure. And while there's talk in the security establishment of growing internal pressure on Gaza's street to weaken Hamas's grip, political leaders have yet to offer clear directives. Without them, senior officials warn that operational achievements could erode amidst stagnation at the political level. For now, the fighting continues. The army insists that civilian residents were given safe evacuation routes, despite the widespread devastation on the ground and accusations of civilian casualties. The costs, human, political, and military, of the Israeli government's approach in Gaza remain under intense scrutiny. For Netanyahu, a leader navigating both external warfare and internal dissent, the backlash from his own army raises troubling questions about leadership amidst crisis.